Alright, let's look at the homework 2.7, problem number 6. Alright, so we want to find the derivative of this function using the definition. Alright, so let's do that. So f prime of a is by definition a limit as h approaches 0. Right? Then, whoops, it's not straight here. Alright, so f of a plus h, so whenever you see t, we put a plus h there. So we have 8 times a plus h plus 50 over a plus h plus 9. And minus f of a, so we put a whenever we see t, so you have 8a plus 50 over a plus 9 and all over h, right? So taking the common denominator, we're going to put those quotient on the numerator together. So we take the common denominator, which is just the product of the denominators. So a plus h plus 9 times quantity a plus 9. Alright, so that's the common denominator. Alright, so we're going to multiply numerator by a plus 9. So a times 8a would be 8a squared. A times 8h would be 8ah, and then a times 50 would be 50a, so plus 50a, and then we're going to have to distribute 9, so 9 times 8h, 8a would be 72a, right, and 9 times 8h would be 72h, and then 9 times 50 would be 450. Right, so that's the first part. Then we're going to have to multiply. Let's say it's going to have to be really long. Alright, so it's going to be a minus sign here. Alright, then I'm going to distribute a here. So you have 8a squared. And a times 50 would be 50a, and distribute h, so that will be 8ah, and distribute h, so 50h, and 9 times 8a would be 72a, and 9 times 50 is 450, right? And all over h, right? So it looks ugly, right? But we'll be able to cancel a bunch of terms. Here's 8a squared, right? And here's 50a, right? So 8ah, cancel those. Let's see, 50h, we don't see that. 72a, so we can cancel those. And then 450 here. Let's see, I don't have 50h, but all right, so what's left is these two guys, 72h and minus 50h, so we have to put those guys together. So we have a limit as h approaches 0. Alright, so 72h minus 50h would be 22h, and over we have a plus h plus 9, then we have a plus 9, all divided by h, right? Then we can cancel h on the bottom and h on top. Alright, then h is going to 0, so we know that this guy disappears. Alright, so what's left would be 22 on top over you have a plus 9 on the bottom squared. Alright, so let's type it in. Alright, so we got the 22 over quantity a plus 9 squared. Alright, so let's double check, submit for testing. Alright, it came back and looks like we got this one correctly. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.